Hello and welcome back. We are continuing this way. Me and Serana, that is. I actually have an explanation for who we are this time. Wait, no, this episode goes up earlier. Hey! Hey. Ignore that comment. Or just continue watching my channel to see what I was referring to. That's one way to get people to watch stuff, right? Maybe? Yeah? Wish it was. Okay, where's that horse cow? Ooh, what's that there? That quick save brought a long pause. Okay, so where is that horse? Not here long ago. I suppose I could just do this. Or not. Apparently I'm in the middle of the sea. That doesn't sound helpful. Okay, caught another soul. I should probably look into that whole find Valerica thing. Ooh, beta soul gem. Lighting attractor. Fascinating. Do nothing. I don't think I need to use this right now. I need to find the boss head. Where will the dead horse go? Will the dead horse go into this building? Maybe? Looks like a soul stable in the Soul Cairn. No? Maybe? Hello, little girl.
1,000 steps and 1,000 more.
Well, what about those steps? Are they relevant somehow? No? Maybe? Keep having to confirm everything with no maybe apparently. Hey, how are you?
Just step into the painting, he said. Yeah, sure. Like it's that simple. This is no place for you.
It used to be that simple, you know? There's another one of those soul gems there. Okay. Those are especially nasty. Except I do have a healing spell. So let's just wander here. Grab this chest. Another dagger heart. Those are very much useful for me. Don't know if I have that much over here.
What a horrible place. This
Yeah?
cursed place is nothing but a prison without walls.
Those things look like some kind of walls. Okay, let's jump into this pile of bones. Have them soften my landing. That probably doesn't work. But at least it took no damage, so I suppose it did work. Seriously, I'm supposed to go find Valerica, or whatever her name was. What's in that house? Why is this area so large? Doesn't need to be this large. Our soul fisher. There is something inside this building. Something that wants to kill me. Where are you, little one? Ooh, soul gems. But seriously, where is this guy? Can you believe this guy? He's apparently on the roof. Who does that? Who goes on the roof? Hmm? Especially if there is no staircase to use as a means of getting up. Okay, where's Serana? Oh well, there's something this way as well. So let's look here. It's a staircase. Oh, how wondrous. Whoop. Okay, so apparently that's the thing. I did not know this. Now I do. And I'm impressed. Whoop. Oh, a rough man. Wait, I expected that to be more powerful than the bone man. Apparently that's not the case. Oh well. This have so many grand souls now. I'll be cooked forever. Okay, those items. Oh, what's that there? This doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. Oh, another soul gem, soul fisher, which I assume fills my soul gems. Should work, right? So many buildings. So little time. Ooh, what's this then? Like soul gem. I really would assume that the Wraith man is more powerful than the Bone Man. Bam. Anyone else? You. You want to fight me, eh? Done and done. Okay, where are the soul embers? Over there. Excellent. I would suggest that the ash longbow is the alternative to the Nordic bow, because that makes sense both aesthetically and, well, what else? Looting wise, makes sense for them to have that as loot. Right, I'm back on this road again. Back on the road again. Can't wait to be back on the road again. I'm already on the road again. I can't even sing that song, I don't know the lyrics. Okay, let's just carry on. Stop this nonsense. I'm sorry, dude, but I don't know where your boss's head is. Maybe it's on the way. In that direction. Ooh, did I loot this fisher? Yep. Did I loot these souls? Isn't that a happy thought? Okay then. Oh, there's the horse. Hello, horsey. I need your skull. Horse? Horsey, I need your skull. Horsey? Horsey. I need your skull, horsey. This is awkward.
Someone with flesh on their bones.
What's the matter with you?
Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
Yes. So that's how we got
You
here.
got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. How people would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
Got anything left?
Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
There must be something you
I'll
want.
tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
You have a deal. Fair enough. What do you have?
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal, if you have the husks.
I don't.
No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
Can't imagine choosing.
No husks, no
My mother must
sale.
have been
Guess
terrified.
you have some scavenging to do.
How do we get in there? The other question, do I get in there? Probably will, eventually. Alright, there must be soul here somewhere. Let's grab everything but the fungal board. Oh, husks. Let's grab these husks, because they're apparently currency now. I will be a rich man when once I'm done here.
What day is it? What year? What era, even?
Third era? No, it's fourth.
There's no escape.
So you say. So apparently that horse might have been the trader's horse? Maybe? I don't even... Why is this area so large? The worst thing about this is that I have to explore it all. Hello, Bone Man. Supper time. Oh, this one is strong. Resilient, even. There's another one somewhere. Let's grab the soul gem. Rushing. You realize they are resistant to frost, right? Foolish, Serana. No, but what do you expect? Oh, I could do that. So let's see if I can do that. If the game enables me to do that. Apparently not. Let's try that again. Because that looks like the thing to do. I'm gonna want to get in this tower. go. Is there a lever or something to open the door? Apparently there is nothing here. Yes, this was a waste of time. Yay! Do like wasting my time. Oh well, let's move on. Oh, and yours. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Okay, more husks.
1,000 steps and 1,000 more.
This isn't the staircase you're brushing. I mean, brooming. Cleaning. But there's someone over here in this building. I really should just go get Valerica. That's the next one? Let's grab some more soul gems and a husk. This area is a nightmare. And not in the way of scary or something, it's just there's so much to do, so much to loot. So much to do, so much to loot. Songy lyric times. Is there any way to actually get inside there? Does it look like it? Okay, let's look around. See if there's anything that might help me in my cause to get every piece of loot out there. Of course I could just go get Valerica, because she probably has more tasks for me in here, and I will probably be running around in here for ages. Let's get more of that fatigue, stamina thingy. In case you're wondering why I keep calling that fatigue, it's because of Morrowind. That's what they called it in there. Back then, anything but standing still and walking used up the fatigue thingy. So the player got tired really fast. Which meant long strolls in the ashlands
Mother?
and all that other stuff.
Mother!
Oh,
Can't be. Serana?
hello.
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't.
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
Hello.
So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
I'm just here for the Elder Scroll.
Glorious. Serana claims you're her guardian, yet your first instinct appears to be greed. I see that my daughter is still as naive as ever. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
Yeah, that's why I'm here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What? What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkahar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Arille and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
The tyranny of the sun requires Serana's
Now
blood?
you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Hakan means to
If
kill her?
Hakan obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I will never allow that to
And
happen.
how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
I'll kill Harkan.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
Serana believes in me. Why won't you?
Serana? This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect
Double
me,
nose.
you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end,
Oh, stuff.
I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Do you have the other scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
Okie dokie, we return
One more
soon.
word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
How did you become imprisoned
When I
here?
entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
What was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you.
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
You became trapped.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You've been imprisoned here for all this time?
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in.
Who are the Ideal
I know
Masters?
very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance.
What do they resemble?
As some necromancers believe, they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that.
How so?
I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence.
And the crystals?
Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Why would they require sustenance?
The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
And yet you can't kill children. What do the Masters provide in
The
return?
ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here as harvested souls.
Okay. Thank you.
Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
The other topics weren't really all that interesting to me. So yeah, I'll end the episode here. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.